elbow. I mean, you can take advantage of
Maybe the other clock.
Put that bad boy on my ear. Right here, give it to me. On the ear?
No,
don't
hold
do it.
on.
Don't do it.
Hold on.
Oh my.
Hold on. Come on,
biting.
little fella.
It's not biting.
She's going.
Oh my god!
Dom's a
God.
pirate. Did you see that?
I'm good. This is perfect. Holy oh, Trail.
How do I get him
Trail,
off?
you gotta do something.
Yes.
Oh my god, just pull it. Just pull it.
I can't get it off.
Let go, you
I can't get it out. I can't get
let go.
Trail and I were going crazy trying to grab a bunch of crabs, and Trail's like insane. He kept just like letting them latch onto his finger. He's like, oh, it kind of hurts a little. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I had a few too many drinks, but it hurt incredibly bad. Very bad. Much worse than any other pit. Like, I didn't think it'd be that bad. I trusted the crab, and he really let me down.
Chris and I wanted to get the team out and back on more of a personal level, reconnect on a personal level, kind of get that respect back to the highest level possible. We just thought it was a good time to kind of take that deep breath, reconnect outside of the office.
I mean, it is completely nuts right now from now until launch, so we wanted to get out and time it right and get out and have a little breather. Get some fish in.
Should I give that a whirl?
Get some brainstorming. It was good. It was a good time.
So Dom, I was walking down the beach, and Dom was asking me like, oh, is there any crabs in these rocks? I said, yeah, there's a ton of them. I used to, catch all these crabs and fish with them all the time. You can't fish there anymore right now. There's a sanctuary kind of on the bay that we're in. So I was telling him like, yeah, this is where I'd go catch all the crabs and do all this. So he wanted to go crab hunting, which he was phenomenal at, by the way.
These things pinch hard. Hard.
We all had fun. I'm happy to be the office Steve-O.
Charlie, I heard you had a fun time this weekend messing around with the crabs.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Hey, if you like pain, you like pain, right? Dom took it to another level. Like the ear, I mean, come on. That's pretty gnarly.
So we're a week out from launch, so it's good. We're back from Laguna, and the development team is releasing all the stuff over to us so we can start training the team from operational perspective. This is how you process a return. This is how you put points on people's account. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. So there's training, there's product descriptions, there's all the filtering. So Trail's trying to finalize the filtering. So like when you go to camping sleeping bags, what filters does he want to filter by? Like it could be weight, it could be material, it could be price, it could be different things. There's some cool opportunities for us to be unique in there. So it's just a lot that has to get done. None of it's rocket science, but just a lot of tasks that have to get done.
Today is a very, very busy day. We have who we call Novelli coming into town. He's our analyst, kind of our in-house analyst, specializes in all of our draw odds. And we're running him through everything that we're going to try to accomplish with e-commerce. And we want him to really digest what we're going to be able to do analytically. We're going to run him through all of the possibilities of what we can capture and then what we can do with it, what kind of answers we can get from it, what kind of trends we can predict.
Do you know how those data sets are collected? That's kind of where I was going with this. Because like we've been trying to figure out this analytics piece with our e-commerce consultants, but we still haven't found like a perfect solution. So if you know of a tool that we can use to start collecting that data from the start, that we can then maybe leverage later, it'd be awesome.
You have to go instrument the site or app or whatever it is so that you're essentially determining this is an event. It's all based on events.
Mm-hmm. So in order to build that foundation for personalization, there's a lot of legwork to do up front. And thankfully we have a very strong mind in our data scientist who actually has a lot of experience building recommendation engines. And I know that Seth and Trail and all the other hunters have done a ton of legwork to try to determine what is the best possible gear that we can offer our insiders and all Western hunters out the gate. But we're always thinking forward and always trying to like plan that next step. So we're really focused on, in the future, being able to personalize and like recommend gear to folks based on like what they're reviewing, what they're purchasing.
You just build as many of these questions as you can, and then based on what data you've got collected, you just start tackling them. And then sometimes you'll identify early, this question would be great to know, but we don't have the right data. So start collecting it today, and then 6 months from now, we'll probably have enough to actually answer it.
Dave's super easy to get along with. We share a mutual love of tacos. Dave is different in that he actually really wants to personally understand the other various data and analytics related things that he does for us.
Basically point him in the direction and he runs with it. So it's been incredible to work with as far as, from the hunting side.
I am the data science / statistician for goHUNT. Data collection is always the first task, and it can often be quite challenging. And then after you've got your data, it essentially boils down to coming up with a question. And how can we best answer that question with the data that we have available? If it's collecting this much information on every session, that data can grow really fast. Like, how can we identify this before it happens? When you phrase it that way, that's when things get really interesting.
I love talking with that guy. He's great. When we tell him this is what we want to see, he's very capable of understanding what type of information we need to gather to get those answers. And it's awesome that a guy from outside of the hunting industry can listen to a bunch of backcountry hunters and understand, okay, this is what the kind of data you guys need to collect, and I'll be able to get an answer out of it. There's obviously analytics you can go back and try to see where you went wrong or see where you went right, but what I like is the stuff that you can try to predict and make a user's experience that much better before he even has to ask.
Chris Porter. Excuse me. We're conducting during game interviews. How do you feel about being matched up against Gabe?
We're testing his will. See if he can handle it. He's gonna have to deal with the warehouse in 110-degree heat. So far he's doing okay. He's stronger than he thinks he is. He's not really pushing hard. He's not getting as aggressive as he should. Come out.
Yeah, so what do you think about Chris Porter?
I think his trash talking is reaching a new level of excellence.
Does he